You won't believe SpongeBob and Snail's hilarious adventures. Snail dissed and punched SpongeBob. SpongeBob felt worlds apart from Snail until he found a magical snail communicator. He called to order it immediately, and in a snap, it magically appeared just like that. He opened the package to find thick cotton, best snack ever. One poke, covered in fluff. What a surprise. After putting on the device, Snail heard SpongeBob's voice tearing up. It was such a touching moment, simply heartwarming. SpongeBob was so moved he wanted to share his artworks. OMG, Snail's dream is to become a fire dancer, hilariously funny. SpongeBob excitedly took Snail out to show off to friends, and even a passing starfish joined in the fun. What a lively scene. Parrot D watched this with a frown, feeling the vibe of the night. It was a deadly combination. And just like that, Snail's charm starts to shine, and they bumped into Miss Space Squirrel on the street. Such an awkward greeting. Space Squirrel wasn't impressed. She had a nut translator. Oh, starfish, how ridiculous. So now they've got to be extra careful. Old Jang was following the shady towers when the doorbell rang urgently. Better it's SpongeBob. Old Jang opened the door, already annoyed. SpongeBob excitedly said his pet could talk. Jang didn't believe him. How funny. I can't believe my ears. Old Jang was so shocked by Snail's voice. Their performances are naturally hilarious. As soon as Snail stepped in, he critiqued Jang's decor. What kind of art is this? Jang thought to himself, how hilarious. So childish, it has zero taste. Snail was ruthless. Old Jang turned red with anger while Snail completely ignored him and had some angry bird attitude. SpongeBob and Snail said goodnight, exhausted. But what will happen at night? Old Jang was ready for revenge. He stealthily crept up to Snail's side and swapped the communication device for a walkie-talkie sneaky. Suddenly, SpongeBob was utterly confused by Snail's demands. What a ludicrous situation. Snail wanted water, then to go to the park like an unstoppable motor. I can't even. SpongeBob reluctantly pushed the pineapple house to a different block. Life is all about moving around, right? The pineapple house slid down a steep slope, and SpongeBob had no choice but to chase after it. What a nail-biting chase. It wreaked havoc in the neighborhood, total major car crash vibes. Hey friends, if you had a SpongeBob as a neighbor, would you be as annoyed as Old Jang? Let me know in the comments. Let's see how many share your thoughts. Oh, Miss SpongeBob was crying like a waterfall. So sad. And then Snail used his tactics against him, leaving Jang helpless to make Snail sounds. Finally, they could cause more chaos, and SpongeBob hugged Snail excitedly, while Jang was just left to endure the teasing. Hey friends, like and subscribe if you had SpongeBob as a neighbor. Annoyed like Old Jang? Comment below.